I mean, we started this conversation talking about this movement from e-commerce being like building a web store to e-commerce and sort of digital transformation being actually transforming how the business does business digitally. And some of it might be repairing the like missed benchmarks and opportunities because a lot of e-commerce was sold to manufacturers and distributors with a very high promise of return that didn't materialize for a number of reasons. It's very complicated why it didn't materialize, but and very sort of specific to each case. But it's pretty standard that the expectation was, first year would be 10% revenue and first year was 2% revenue. But part of it is acknowledging that gap and figuring out, is that gap just the reality or is there going to be a way of changing it? And I think there's some kind of repair building that's not just executives putting more pressure on the digital team to do more with less and make up for lost time, and some pressure on the digital team to say like, hey, look, like here we are. So like how are we going to get to where we want to be?
Yeah.